Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know what, I know it, make sure you ring that bell. So King's Ruin has been ruined, the wolf has been swept. We accidentally swept Portal too much, but it is what it is. The Archer store has been purchased. Astrology needs to be astrologized. And that's a lot of rune seals. And of course, it's time to purchase some heroes. So, all that said, how are you doing today? I do hope everything is going well for you. Obviously, you know everything's going great here. Today, we're going to have a very special Total War. And then we will see what tomorrow brings. But first, we need to purchase our heroes. And we will see what they provide us with. Which so far is not looking very good. Yep, not very good at all. Oh well. On to Total War. Now, of course, we do need to dismantle. Certainly don't want to make that mistake. And that's one. And that's two. And we're going to zoom out here. And okay, Poison Cave 1010. Obviously, this will be the end of doing this in the videos, but let's see how this goes. So started at 2 minutes. Or 2 minutes. Oh no, okay, so Poison Cave. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Oh no. Is this going to be my undoing? Poison Cave 1010. Because it's going to take Marian a while to chew through that night. We basically have 4 minutes to kill that knight. We might be able to get it. If we do not kill that knight within 4 minutes and get on the castle, this is... Oh. This is over. I mean, Sophie is still capping us off, but Marian really has to get it together. This is looking like I almost need to send out Vincent. Okay, we're almost halfway. We're almost halfway and it's a minute in. So if we can just hang on, about a minute and a half in. So that means we have 3.5 minutes and we're halfway. So if we can get that guy down in 3 minutes, it could be okay. It's going to be close. A lot closer than I would want it to be. And if we hit Berserk too, if we don't get enough stuff off the castle, we're toast. So this might be a stage where we require Vincent. I did not expect to see a horseman stage. Yeah, castle's getting awfully low. He's down to about 25%. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Sophie just barely keeping the castle alive. Come on, Marian, you gotta finish him off. Sophia is counting on you. And honestly, if Marian does pick up a horseman in front of the castle, even though it will take her a long time to kill it, that does mean everything else in the front of the castle will get wiped out. The only way this goes wrong is if she targets the one that Brian's on. Okay, Marian's on the... Okay. Marian slow should be enough. There we go. Everything's slowed. Might not be enough. We're 3 minutes in, which is about what I said it would be. Well, hopefully she'll start getting some stuff cleaned off, because... Well, she should be able to finish off the dogs. This is not looking good. Well, we have 3 minutes. Okay, she's about to finish something off. Oh, I think, yep, she's on the archers. That's not good. Well, she might be able to move pretty quickly, because it looks like I doesn't have a lot of health left. Okay, the archers don't have a lot of health, so that's good news. Okay, she's back on the front. Really need to kind of speed it up, Marian. You're cutting it a little close. Okay, some things are going to be taken out. Will it be enough? We have 1 minute on the clock. Still a lot of horsemen on the castle. 40 seconds. I think Marian is attacking a horseman right now. 10 seconds until we get to Berserk, so it's about to get interesting. Okay, Berserk 1 is active. They are now doing double damage. And they are a lot more resistant to crowd control. So we're doing it about as poorly as we were from the start. And that's with we're doing as poorly as we were at the start with Marian being on the stuff in front of the castle. We almost lost the castle there. Uh-oh, this could be it. Yep. So what happened is Marian switched off the front of the castle, so we do not have enough damage. That is unbelievable. I'm going to try it one more time. We're going to throw our full warrior complement at it. Wait, -1. We have to save. Yeah. So we'll throw. Yeah, we'll take Roderick. No, we'll take Blake. So we're going to take the full army out. This will at least grab, you can see that they grabbed a bunch of the horsemen. So a lot fewer horsemen are on the front lines now. Probably Vincent will probably pick up some of these guys. So we still have all the dogs in the front. Now the danger of this is now we have split. Basically, you have a lot of monsters in the back that are grouped up that Marian could be attacking. And there's a less chance she's going to get on the front line. But you can already see that the castle, they're not doing nearly as much damage to the castle. That was actually really unfortunate. But it's a horseman stage, and again, these horsemen just have obscene amounts of health. She must have gotten on a dog or something, because if she would have gotten on a horseman, she should have wiped out everything else in the front lines. That's what's kind of confusing. Because you can already see, like, the stuff that Blake has picked up, a lot of it's just because Marian's attacking, I think, that horseman in the middle right. Just because Marian's on that horseman, a lot of the stuff on Blake is about to die. And I think it's gone now. And again, we're in the same position here. We're about halfway through the horseman. Yeah, this is not what you want to see. Horseman stages are the absolute worst. So again, she's about to finish off the horseman there. She's also at least hitting a lot of the stuff in the backfield at the very least. Whereas the first time without the additional warriors, she basically hit nothing and then was on the front line. She was on the front line though. But the issue, of course, is that she could not chew through the front line quick enough. Honestly, I was not expecting this to be so difficult. Okay, Brian. Okay, now it's going to be interesting to see where Marian... Okay, she's on the front line now. If she's on a horseman, that could be really good, because that could get a lot of the front line out. But I think they picked up most of the horsemen. So it's likely this is a dog. So yeah, we're having an extra long episode today. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's on a dog. Yeah, she okay, but she went, and I think she's on a horseman now. So this should at least give her enough time to actually go through and finish off the majority of stuff in the front of the castle. We're about to see, I think it looks like all the dogs are about to drop. The two dogs in the top left are gone. I'm thinning out the stuff in the center, it looks like. And the nice thing is she is actually cleaving the boss at this point. So we have 100%, yeah, she can see she's definitively on a horseman in the, like, middle left side there. I mean, but where we go from here is anybody's guess. And again, we're back at that timer again. We are about to hit the 1 minute mark. We've hit the 1 minute mark, so we have about 30 seconds of damage before Berserk 1 kicks in. And that'll give us a pretty good indicator of whether or not we're going to be able to continue. And even still, that could be a very long fight. Flame Fortress was much easier. I wonder if they change this in the later levels of Total War, because having horsemen on a 10 stage is pretty brutal. So the castle seems to be doing okay. I guess just having enough warriors will take the pressure off the castle, and they're really not... I don't anticipate this to be a long fight, so I don't think they're going to die or anything like that. So we should be able to, you know, mop up most of the enemies. So the horseman's about to go down. Sophia is on one of the guys in the back there. Looks like one of the axe guys. But the good news is she's also hitting a lot of the guys up by Blake. So you can see a lot of those guys are actually pretty wounded. Whether or not she'll be finishing them off is anybody's guess. Does look like she might get close to getting some of them. Yeah, she's doing a lot of damage to... whatever that is. I think it's one of the little, like... Okay, well, Blake moved, so she finished off whatever Blake was attacking. Brian moved as well, so whatever Brian was on. And, okay. Oh, Vincent moved. So we are shuffling things around at this point, but she's still in the backfield. She's now on maybe another horseman? It's hard to say. It's also hard to say what some of the other heroes are fighting. Except for Daniel. Daniel has firmly decided that the horseman he's fighting is going to be the horseman he's fighting. I just can't see what it has to be a horseman for it to last this long. So that's going to be a while. And it does look like she's at least cleaving some of the guys, maybe. I really wish I could have Daniel move and move his horsemen into the line of fire here. Yeah, she does appear to be cleaving some of the stuff by the Viking chick. So that could be a nice drop to get rid of some of those monsters. Okay, now she's on the archer that Blake is fighting. So that definitely means Blake will be moving and probably taking a lot of things with him. We're going to see where Blake goes. That could be interesting. Oh, Blake just turned around. Well, those are the breaks. All right, Marian is back on the front. And the boss has been whittled down to half health. I'm not sure how that happened. I'm assuming it was from the cleaves. Because again, half health for the boss would mean Marian basically sat there, plus the 25%. It would mean that, a lot of damage from cleaving. Back on the archers. This should take out at least some of the archer. Well, no, it's going to take out one. And she's going to critically wound the other ones and move to something else. But there is a lack of things attacking the castle now outside of the boss. She's now... Okay, taking out another archer. I think she's... Okay, she's... Oh, she's up by the Viking chick, taking out stuff in the upper... Or back in front of the castle. We're just kind of all over the place now. This is what sort of ends up happening. I think she's now on the boss. So this could be the resolution we're looking for. And I think she has incidentally finished off one of the archers while fighting the boss. There is one horseman on the castle who is being slowed. It looks like it's being slowed by the archers. And there's one archer on the castle. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of curious if I can do this. I would not normally recommend doing this, but... because we have so much stuff back there that's... There. Okay, so Blake has picked up the horseman. The Viking chick has picked up the boss. And Vincent is working on the archer there. So we have actually broken up everything off the castle. The castle will get cleaved, incidentally. The only reason I did that was because the last thing I want to do is have the horseman and the boss just doing too much damage to the castle. And we could have just easily cleared those guys out that they were just barely hanging on by a thread. Again, I don't know that that was strictly necessary. It might not have been, but we did it anyways. So yeah, this is definitely going in the books for a long episode. 19%. We should be able to finish him off before the next phase. And so we should basically have this in the bag by just, playing the game at this point. %. 7. So the boss isn't going to last too much longer. She does about 1% damage to him. Plus her basic attacks do about 1%. Down to 4. 3. 1%. Next special, I imagine. There we go. So, yeah, we had to call in some reinforcements, but we did finally finish 1010, and we got a bunch of blue books to show for it. So, let's go ahead and sweep the last of this here. Okay, so Total War has been completed, and now we can just switch to working on Marian's artifacts. I do believe we need to awaken the ring. Oh, ignore defense penetration, imagine that. And onto the orb we go. So that was certainly unexpected. But the important thing is, this is the last time we're probably going to do Total War in an episode. And we did actually clear 1010 on the Poison Cave. Not my finest clear, but, Honestly, I should have paid attention to what Marian's artifact started when we did this. But because I wasn't really prepared to keep doing it, it was more like, let's have some filler. And then I was like, oh, wow, okay, well, double ignore defense, imagine that. It was mostly I was just having something different, right, in the episode. I would never have imagined that we would have gone all the way. So now we only have 11 and 12 to go. Obviously 12 is going to take a bit more. But, we'll get there. I was also surprised to say outside of the Poison Cave, pretty smooth. Really didn't have too many problems. I did not expect it to be that tough, though. And defense. Alright. Now to work on the orb. And we're at 44. We're trying to get to 45. And, we do get to 45. Okay, we can save that one. We are going to need to dismantle. That's fine. Actually, we probably should. I don't think it mattered. It's fine. Have an awakening. Ignore defense. So we got 3. Ignore what the heck? And now we can just kind of mop this up here. See what we get. Obviously, we're not going to get the ring to anything higher. I mean, we're not going to get to another awakening, but we can get the ring higher. We got it to 46. And I don't know that we'll get to 40. We will get to 47. So not bad at all. So let's take a look here. And 121 million attack and still 289,205 crit damage. So not only did we beat 1010 today, we got 221 million attack. So that said, let's just level up the castle. And that's a number, 144,999. I'm gonna go with 21.750. Right on the money. 21.750. So, that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.